Patrick Dewar.
Yes,
And I'm Holly Rouser. Nice to meet you. Can you mind shutting the door for me? And you have your resume.
I do.
Please have a seat. Right. So, forestry.
Yes, ma'am.
Why are you interested in this position?
It ties in a lot with my background. I was raised in the foothills of the Santa Cruz Mountains out west of El Toro. My family's lived there for 16 years, and so living out there has really given me both a passion for as well as experience with all the ups and downs of forestry, keeping a home out there.
What would be down about living out there?
Down, I came to realize that it is very arduous work, so I am used to the adversities of the job. I can understand long hours and isolation and weather changes. I've worked in rough weather very often throughout the years. And
so, what are the ups, would you say, for you?
the ups, I enjoy the atmosphere. I enjoy being in the woods because that's where I was raised, and that's where I found myself most comfortable because that's where I have my home.
What is Vine Academy?
Vine Academy, it's a homeschool cooperation that was formed some years back by a group of families that got together and kind of elected teachers from amongst themselves and taught each other's kids. It's been going on for several years now. My siblings both attended there.
Can you see any downside to attending Vine instead of a larger school with more opportunities?
Some people say that there are some social benefits to going to public school, but before I went to Vine Academy, I actually went to public school. And so I am somewhat familiar with the social atmosphere of public schooling. And, however, at Vine, I found a much more personal education, and yet at the same time it does isolate you from the world. So there is a lot that you have to learn about going out into the world and getting a job, community service, getting familiar with your local area.
So, tell me a little bit about your wildcrafting experience.
My wildcrafting experience? I have been practicing tea making and some medicinal herbology, as well as crafting such things as also done a lot of the trees. Familiar with
Any classes on any classes on identifying diseased trees versus what is your
I don't have official classes.
Mm-hmm.
It is more of a hobby, but it is something that I was raised with my father, who is actually an Eagle Scout. He taught me a lot about identifying some trees around the area and identifying problems with them. You can tell just by the surroundings a lot of the time which trees are going to need to go at some point, the angle at which they grow, and the condition.
Okay, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, actually I do. I'm also currently a high school senior, so I'm very devoted to my education. However, I also want to be devoted to my job, and I'm looking for something sturdy that I can really build off of, that has a steady enough income to fund life that is going to be coming after graduation. So I really want something that I can stick with. However, I do have a very busy schedule because I'm committed to my education. And so I was wondering exactly what my hours and days are going to look like.
That we'll have to decide when we hire all the different candidates and work out a schedule.
All right, I'll be looking forward to it.
But I really like the fact that you are very committed to your education and at the same time are looking at a long-term role here.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. In 24 hours, we will let you know.
All right, thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome. All right. Yay!
It's over.
That was good.